okay? And the funny thing about it is, Dave's not even pursuing this for Dave. It's not about Dave. What he's most concerned about is the rest of the referees and officials who are going to have the responsibility to continue to officiate games throughout our state and country, and can't feel confident in what they'll be doing if there is not accountability for instances like this. Okay? So they all let Dave down, but this isn't about Dave. It's bigger than Dave. Okay? Dave's the president of the Metro New York, New Jersey National Ice Hockey Officials Association. There's 135 members in that organization. He is doing this for all of them and everyone else who needs to have the protection to do the right thing on ice, on the field, on the court. And then it goes to the next level, which is the kids who play the sports. If the referees can't feel comfortable and can't be confident and feel safe in what they're doing, it compromises the integrity of high school sports and all sports that involve kids. What example are we showing to them when referees can have people who aren't authorized come into their locker room after a game and ambush them? How can that happen? And what message are we sending to our youth? And what message are we sending to the people who we're supposed to trust to keep the peace during these events? From the time the clock starts to the time the clock finishes, there's emotions that go into sports. We trust the referees to keep that game in line. And sometimes they have to make decisions that people might not agree with, and sometimes they make decisions that might get you angry. And if people want to respond to that, they need to use the right forms and channels of communication. They can speak to school officials. They can speak to police officers. They can't put their hands on referees. And that's what happened. And we're sitting here today because there's no arrests that have been made. There's no complaints that have been filed other than Dave's own complaint, which he's filed. And we sit here and nobody's been held accountable and no one's been held responsible. It has to change, and it can no longer happen where referees are subject to this type of behavior from people who are at the events and compromising the integrity of the children who play these sports.